Marcus had always been a rational man. As a professor of theoretical physics, he had spent his life amongst the equations and proofs that attempted to explain the universe. However, an inexplicable event had recently shattered that certainty. It started innocuously enough. A month ago, while working late in his dimly lit office, he noticed an unusual shadow in the corner of the room. It seemed darker than the rest, as if it was absorbing the light. Marcus chalked it up to fatigue and ignored it, but the shadow persisted. Each evening, it seemed to grow, encompassing more of the room, like ink spreading through water. He could feel its presence, an oppressive weight in the air that made it difficult to breathe. Despite turning on all the lights, the darkness refused to dissipate. Marcus started documenting his encounters. He set up cameras and various scientific instruments to measure the anomaly. To his astonishment, the shadow was not simply a trick of light. It distorted the readings of his equipment in ways he could not explain. His logical mind was at war with the undeniable reality before him. As he delved deeper, strange things began to happen. Objects moved on their own, electronic devices malfunctioned, and the temperature in his office dropped unnaturally low. The once distant and aloof shadow now seemed to react to him, subtle movements indicating awareness. Consumed by a mix of fear and scientific curiosity, Marcus isolated himself from colleagues. His days were spent teaching, but his nights became a solitary vigil against the encroaching darkness. His health began to deteriorate, sleep eluding him as he obsessed over the shadow's nature. One night, Marcus decided to confront the enemy. Equipped with a high-powered flashlight and an array of sensors, he stayed in his office well past midnight. The shadow grew larger, more defined. As he approached it, the room's temperature plunged. He shone the flashlight into the darkness, and for a moment, he thought he saw eyes, intelligent and ancient, watching him from within the void. Suddenly, the flashlight exploded in his hand, plunging the room into darkness. The oppressive presence overwhelmed him, and a deep, resonant voice filled his mind. You seek what you cannot comprehend. Fear paralyzed him as the entity continued. I am beyond your understanding. Leave or be consumed by the unknown. With a surge of willpower, Marcus stumbled out of the office. The entity's words echoed in his mind as he made his way home. That night, he abandoned his research on the shadow, but the experience had fundamentally changed him. He resumed his work, but with a newfound humility, a recognition that not everything could be explained by science. The entity in the shadows was a reminder that some mysteries were better left unsolved.